Merman. Is it really you? Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician.
You know who I am?
Who could forget a world-famous detective? I have read all of your cases.
You've read Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman?
Oh, yes. If you ask me, the chairman got off too lightly.
Surely not Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin.
The infestation of vermin. It's an allegory for corruption, right?
I'm afraid they were very literal rodents.
Good heavens!
Even Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Ah, the incoherent mumbling really captured the divide between the two characters.
I really couldn't understand a word that man said. Well, it sounds like I've encountered my biggest fan.
I'm just a humble admirer of your work. I promise not to gush.
It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less, talent agency to the adequate. Hello?
What'll it be?
I've been asked to find Mr. Liu. Have you seen him?
Sean. He was here earlier. Didn't stay long. Seemed to ask a lot of questions about Lady Unterwald.
What kind of questions?
Her likes, dislikes, that kind of thing. Between you and me, I think he's smitten.
A libation would be tempting, but I'm afraid not.
I get it. No drinking on the job.
I'll need to keep my wits about me if I'm to solve this case.
Case?
I fear I've already said too much. Could I trouble you for some advice, barkeep?
What's on your mind?
Need that Dirk Chiselton kit, but the kid won't trade.
On trade, eh? Sounds like you haven't made a good enough offer. Maybe you should offer her something she couldn't possibly refuse.
I need access to the green room, but I'm not on the list.
Didn't make the list, huh? Well, I can't help you there. Maybe try asking around. See if anyone can put a good word in for you.
I'm a little unsure on how to proceed.
Have you tried the Dirk Chiselton hotline? You can call via the onboard telephones if you're stuck.
Call Dirk Chiselton for help? I'm not sure if I could stomach that.
Suit yourself.
I think
All right.
that's it.
Talk to you later.
So, you're in accounting. Mm-hmm. Two finance professionals meeting in such a place. What are the chances?
It's statistically quite high.
You don't mind if I picked your brain on a few accounting issues?
I'd really rather not.
Good evening, sir. May I get you something to drink?
No, that won't be necessary.
Then perhaps I can interest you in some appetizers while you decide?
No, I'm not interested in mediocrity.
A main dish, then? Our soup of the day comes highly recommended.
Soup? Do I look like someone who would be caught dead ordering soup? That's just idiotic, if you'll forgive me for saying so. These dishes are so mundane. Uninspired, don't you think? Do you have anything that actually requires skill and creativity to prepare?
If you allow me to check with the kitchen, I'll see if they can prepare something to your liking.
Yes, always.
Very good, sir.
What do you need?
I never thought I'd be crawling to Dirk Chiselton for assistance.
Oh, there's no shame in asking for help. Let's face it, we all need a hand from time to time, and these calls are just between you and me, all right?
I need a hint. Need that Dirk.
If you can't find something they're interested in, perhaps you could make something.
I need...
Well, what do they like? Any special interests?
She is an avid reader and an admirer of my arch rival.
This rival of yours, something... You could manufacture some memorabilia to get that kid to trade with you.
I need an...
It's not the most ethical solution, but you could disguise your manuscripts as your rival's work.
How can I get rid of Chef Remy?
Has he got a weakness you could...
I'll...
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired to case the joint, right?
Sorry, I think you have me confused with someone else.
You ain't fooling anyone by denying it. I heard you were on the scene, snooping around.
I prefer the term investigating.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
Tell me more.
So with your base...
On second thought,
All right.
I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
I'm researching.
If I was the sort to openly...
I have to go.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector! Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to...
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my key.
I'll be...
Don't hurt...
Listen.
What service? I want to hear more about your hot...
Well...
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
On second...
All right.
I have to go. Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office. The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouth, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables. Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carrot. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
If I...
Oh!
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
You mean inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe. It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person.
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
I'll see.
Get you later.
It's the Herman Merman and there's a... I'll slip my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover. At first glance, this looks like a Dirk Chiselton manuscript. Hello?
Will it be?
That's it.
Talk to you.
It's Donnie's recipe for a powerful drink. What would you...
Yeah.
I'll leave...
Bye.
Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it. Show me. No, wait, this hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade?
Oh, yeah, this is way better.
It's nothing. Hello?
Hello.
I should be...
Very well.
Yes.
Perhaps you'd care...
No, I've already left my fate in that waiter's hands. Who knows what foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen?
Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man.
What's your history with Donnie?
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but...
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yes, I hear it now. The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding. Are you supposed to be his muscle?
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince me otherwise.
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's... Don't wait.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
What do you...
I need to access the kitchen, but the sheriffs won't let me in.
Oh, they don't recognize your authority. Have you got any, identification?
I need a...
How about flashing them?
I'll take...
Hey, look, bro. You're doing fine, bro. No. Not that. That started to piss me off. Okay. This is like the 5th fucking run where I get Incubus in the first Devil Deal and I can't take it. Incubus is an item that wins runs on its own.
Back again, c'est une honte.
Oh, poquito.
Tis...
Herman,
We all... This isn't the...
get...
The worst part is that if I picked up that heart, before...
What do you need?
Out.
Welcome
if I
to-
picked up that heart before going into the Devil
Stuck.
Deal, I would have had
can
enough
provide-
help taking
If you can't,
Indeed.
just hang up.
bitch.
I need another hint about the kitchen.
People often respect a...
I
hate this
need-
room,
people
I hate
often-
this room, I hate this room, I hate this room.
I'll take...
You know what? It clears the room. That's fine. The fat mushroom? Alright, cool.
That doesn't...
Oh,
I'm your...
I don't...
you'd be more.
This is...
Get out!
So,
Could you forge a...
you've got a scheme already cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door. Just don't let them look too long at it, all right?
Thanks! I'll...
Get you later.
For a toy badge, it... No.
Oh,
I'm going back to the secret room.
This is...
Get out!
No.
What do you need?
I... Mr. Masson sent me away. What should I do?
He seemed pretty upset about the menu options. Mr. Masson was upset. It sounds like he's preoccupied with his meal.
I get stuck down here too.
It sounds...
I'll take...
Okay. I almost got hit on the way out.
Tragic damage.
What do you think of this?
Just what we need. Another self-absorbed authority figure. Yes.
I'll leave you.
Indeed.
Oh,
Tis
Herman,
we're already...
Killer.
I'm the help.
Oh,
you expect... If you come...
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh la vache. Please, accept my apologies, Inspector.
oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course. Dépêchez-vous. Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Greeting.
Remy, how can I help, Inspector?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shock all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Back to the drawing board.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. They're quick, the twitchy movements. Those...
Don't forget their...
Ah!
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though.
I'll let you...
Merci.
I'm sure... I'm just... Sack of... You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon.
Ah.
Onion soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
Go again.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Oui, chef.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass. When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
That's got
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did...
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector. I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure?
All
right. You see, I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
So, you were ousted from culinary society?
Of course. Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That...
Very well.
They won't. I'm... Hello there!
Antoine.
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. Be careful around or
You named your stove Fiammetta.
Oui?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure. May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. She's been calibrated perfectly.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Are you...
As long as I'm here, Fiammetta can be feisty.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards. Why do you ask?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I have a good mind to close the kitchen. That'd teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I've refused their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
As you wish.
It's the entrance. There's... Half a slab of unsalted butter. It's a kitchen plunger. Great for unblock. It's a toy set. It's a toy set lockpick. Nope. They wouldn't appreciate. They would. I'd rather.
Yes.
I'll leave.
Indeed.
Let's say one were to find themselves in a position where they'd partaken in some financial misdeeds. Perhaps moved a few numbers around here and there.
And we're speaking hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course.
Come on!
What would you suggest as their next step?
I'd suggest they find themselves a good lawyer.
Once the sale goes through, assuming it...
I don't really want to talk...
Oh, just a little insider talk.
I'd rather. Besides, when life gives.
I need like fucking Abaddon.
Couldn't hurt to take.
What's
I guess.
That's Express Reserve whiskey.
No!
I'm probably not even gonna make the fucking.
How can I?
Have you traveled on the Royce Express before?
Oh, yes. Wherever Lady Underworld goes, I follow.
I wouldn't be a very good physician if I wasn't with my patient.
I thought you'd like to know I'm researching ideas for
Whenever
my
I get,
next
like,
novel.
good, I never make it.
How exciting. I can hardly wait to read it. Perhaps you could give me a little sneak peek?
No, I'm.
Early days are...
Yeah, I didn't make it.
For?
Well, maybe there could be an incredible doctor who assists you in solving crimes.
A detective and a doctor solving crimes together?
Perhaps I haven't explained it right. They would be best of friends. And also the doctor is really cool.
Any other novel ideas you'd like to propose?
Maybe you'd have to solve a crime at the local hospital.
Is this about that doctor character again?
No, it's a totally new idea, I promise.
I'm listening.
You see, Herman would have to go undercover as a patient. He'd literally be under the cover, you see, listening in on all the incriminating conversations.
So I'd be bedridden and pretending to be unconscious the entire time?
Yes, that's it! Now, in order to sell the cover story, perhaps there could be a physician in the room nursing you back to health.
So there would be a doctor?
No, they would be playing pretend.
Oh. I may regret this, but any other ideas you'd care to propose?
Okay. Herman is assigned a case deep in the jungle.
This sounds more like it!
Now, the location is so remote that it would only be accessible by plane, you see. While you are up in the air, you begin to choke on a packet of complimentary peanuts. Luckily, there is...
let me guess. A doctor aboard the plane comes to my rescue.
How did you know that?
Okay, I think I've heard enough.
Oh.
I cannot.
Of course, but...
Do you know where I can find Mr. Liu?
I did see him enter the green room a while ago. It's guest list only.
I have...
Let me know.
Greeting! How can I... Still wait... Oh! Since you gave out that... What happened to I've never seen them walk off the stage during a set before. Balboa's swing strives for perfection. Something must have thrown them off. I have to go. I bid...
Shush! Can't you see I'm reading?
Hello? Hello?
Huh. I'll be... See you around.
It's the VIP. Don't they know?
Fuck. Also, else
The door. Nope.
I'm mega lost by Devil Deal. Holy fuck, I'm taking damage like crazy.
Can I help?
You mentioned a speech tonight.
That's right, Matt. But would you believe it's got everyone in a full panic?
What kind of announcement are you making?
Well, between you and me, I'm passing over my empire.
The entire walled barn operation?
Oh, yes, and I'm quite enjoying the spectacle of it all.
Oh boy, flooded caves. Yeah. I'm gonna say that was intentional to make myself feel better. Awesome.
You're not planning to sell to Mr. Liu?
Heavens, no! He's only desperate to get his hands on us because we're his biggest competitor. At the end of the day, this is a fight over the future of rail transport. The Royce Express is all the proof I need to show we can do it without diesel.
Why is Mr. Liu trying to win you over?
Oh, he's not interested in me, dear. John thinks that by cozying up to me, I'll be more inclined to consider his business proposal. That tactic is nearly as old as I am, if you can believe that.
I need access to the green room, backstage.
Whatever for? You're not here.
I tried to follow Mr. Liu back there, but I wasn't on the guest list.
Well, you'll just have to use that head of yours, Herman.
Anything I should know about the family business?
Well, let's see. My treasurer seems to be so terrible with money, he goes as white as a sheet whenever I ask him about the finances. Our main competitor has attempted to launch a charm offensive. My sister-in-law will be attempting to interject herself into my plans at every opportunity. She'll have roped those dim-witted nephews into doing the heavy lifting, of course. And to add insult to injury, my personal physician is trying to get me to take up Pilates.
I see.
Perhaps I should be selling up, now that I think about it.
Fuck hit me.
I should get...
That...
It's a Bureau Boy briefcase.
That's for my estate lawyer, so don't you be touching it.
It was a gift.
Well, you think I have the constitution at my age to be playing with fire?
I'll just take... Joyce.
Herman?
I don't... You know what they say?
Who says that?
People! What's with...
That a clumsy attempt at... I'm afraid he's been...
I'm not a fan.
Me neither. I'm glad we have...
Piercing laser.
There's nothing. I'll just... There's no...
What do you need?
I need another hint.
I heard he's not too...
I'll take it from...
So,
I'll see.
Okay, Krampus. Bastard.
How long?
not sure, but I know that dish didn't have mushrooms when I ate it.
Ugh. Friend?
It's for my gynecomastia, all right? I need the additional support. Not that it's any of your business.
Why the honeymoon suite exactly?
I enjoy my privacy. Nobody's gonna risk
I don't
walking
know.
in
He
on
was
some
pretty mean to me.
honeymooners.
He did the diagonal one twice in a row.
Ah, that...
Yeah, but you're the goat, so you can handle it.
It's just a...
You just...
No, I ran into it both times.
Is it...
Are you looking...
Let's see if we can do so well on the price of the
There isn't really a tell for it, so you just have to adapt.
It's
But
a
kind
luggage.
of hard to do that when I have to stay moving.
The lock on the...
I'm a
This
very
lockpick
stationary
probably
player.
only has one use.
like,
I want to
out of
make
my
sure I'm using it wisely.
Oh my god. Fuck it.
This
Do I
lock-
have to be on fucking
lock
hard
on-
mode for this? Can I turn down the difficulty?
No, bro.
Nope. Just one of these peppers would...
Oh my god, so long.
It can be done. It can be done in normal mode. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we're just gonna reset here. Okay, let's try again.
Herman,
First try.
May I?
I will allow. Entre mes types.
Spiders.
Oui, chef.
Not very helpful.
Oh,
First row.
it's got a kick
Pretty
to it. This match may be a little intense for some.
Oh, come now. I'm sure it's fine. Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought... That...
Very well.
That... It's the napkin that I grabbed from the bar. It's a kitchen plunger. Probably best not... the mat... For a toy... it's a jet... It's Donnie.
It's a toy set lockpick.
My own
Oh, the doll's looking...
It's a paper cup. That doesn't... The craftsman. It's a Mega Stitch brand.
This letter opener looks like it'd slice through more.
Nope. Excuse... I'll let...
Merci.
I'd rather keep it. This lockpick probably only ha...
What do you...
I need...
Can you find a way to draw that...
I need...
The mouse is attracted to valuables. Maybe you...
I'll take... That doesn't work. Let's... I guess so.
Permit.
May I?
I will allow. Entre métier.
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Don't let it near me.
Entre métier. Fine. I guess I'll have to test it myself.
Chef? It seems the head chef is indisposed.
Oui.
That's all.
As you...
I've con...
Those...
I guess those...
What do you need?
How can I get...
You might be able to use that...
I need it.
That stove seems pretty...
I...
You can distract Antoine by running the water, and then...
I'll... I'm not...
Here we go again.
Fiametta! What?
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone. Yes.
I'll...
Indeed.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. One rosebud coming up.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation. Rosebud.
Ah! This... Is this what you were looking for?
That's it! I can't believe you actually pulled it off. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I underestimated you. A deal's a deal, so, take this.
It's an excellent for...
I'm glad we could...
I'll have to be...
Hey!
It won't ha- Hello again. Can you check the guest list again?
Let's see. Sorry, you're not... Oh, wait. Herman Merman. It says it right here. Why didn't you say you were on the list already?
We must have both misread it.
That's odd. I'd swear it wasn't there before. Please, go right ahead, Mr. Merman.
Thank you. Hello.
Who's this guy?
No idea. He wasn't on the guest list.
I'm looking for someone. Did you see Mr. Liu come in here?
Jean? Yeah, he was here.
It said he needed to adjust something backstage.
Can we help you with something?
Aren't you meant to be on stage right now?
That was the plan, right up until some drongo pinched our set list.
Is that so?
When we find that crook...
Bloody oath.
Why would you need a set list in order to play?
It's the principle of the matter.
Every tune flowing into the next.
What's the point of putting on a lesser performance?
Are you really not going to play any more music?
We'll probably get back up there. I just don't feel all that inspired right now.
We've been demoralized.
You said...
He's probably making further adjustments. I heard Mr. Liu's been trying to win over Lady Unterwald for weeks.
He's got an eye for the details, that's for sure.
Why does Mr. Liu have access to the green room?
Mr. Liu's the bloke who got us the gig in the first place.
Recommended us to Lady Unterwald personally.
He's been pulling out all the stops to win her over.
He's a good sport, though.
Better yet, he's...
He's lost so many times that he refuses to play now.
Dare I ask what knifey stab is?
You don't know about knifey stab? Oh, it's a riot. You're looking at the reigning champ.
We sometimes call it the five-finger fillet.
So, it's a card game of sorts?
No, it's a little edgier than that.
What game are you playing now?
We're just playing a friendly game of poker.
It's gonna turn bloody unfriendly if you keep winning all these hands, eh?
Shh! I'm trying to concentrate.
How's the music business treating you?
Yeah, decent.
I'm glad we found Miss Goldsmith.
We were piss poor before she arrived on the scene.
No, it was nothing.
I'll leave.
See you around.
Yes. Did you need something?
Do you know Mr. Liu?
Mr. Liu was here, all right. But he didn't stay long. What did you want with Mr. Liu?
I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on him.
You're spying on him. I'd keep that to yourself.
You didn't happen to see him doing anything nefarious?
No more than usual, I suspect. He's got charm, all right, but there's something underneath it all.
I just need to know, what was he doing here?
He said he needed to adjust something backstage. I didn't ask what.
He's gone, but I didn't see him leave.
I think he went backstage to adjust something. Probably slipped out when nobody was looking.
You're in back.
Suzanne Goldschmidt, the Golden Canary.
Herman Merman, detective extraordinaire.
Always a pleasure to meet an admirer, detective. Just don't make me call security on you.
I hear you're represented by Beverly Moore.
Indeed.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. We've never sounded better.
That's the kind of shrewd business decision-making we can all get behind.
Do you think more or less would represent me?
Scammer, give me the
I
good
don't know.
items.
Are you adequately talented?
I believe I meet the minimum requirements.
Oh, that's the spirit. Keep talking like that and you'll be a shoo-in.
Are you all right? What are those noises you're making?
Bah, bah. I'm just warming up the vocals.
Warming up?
It's part of my routine. Just your basic humming, lip trills, tongue twisters, that sort of thing. It usually works, but I'm not feeling it today. Hey, I've got an idea. Why not you try it with me?
Also, I feel like you'd
Oh,
like
come on, don't be...
the character that I'm getting.
Fine. Let's do some humming.
Great, let's hum the
just a straight
arpeggio.
up melee character.
Not bad, but it could use some work.
We could attempt lip trills.
All right, watch and learn.
You can cheese the land, you can't cheese this part.
Almost. You just need a bit of practice, that's all.
Trust me, if I could cheese
All right.
Okay, watch
I was
this.
thinking like,
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? She sells seashells by the seashore. Pretty cool, huh? But it's not quite hitting the spot just yet. Do you know any good ones we could try?
Let's see. How about
on this game?
Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
Motherfucker, I just bought that!
Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin. Yes, I like that one.
Probably buy
All right.
Do you...
Let's... Herman Merman and the Murmuring German?
Yeah, 'cause when I was
Herman
testing it with
Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German.
on the multiplayer,
Oh, yes,
it
that's
shows
helping.
off that you got the mark because
do you
were
know
with
it?
someone
Let's see.
Fucking sucks.
Herman
It shows
Merman
that
and
you
the
got mark 'cause you
Suburban
were with someone
Burden.
else.
Excellent. Herman Merman and the Suburban
care about
Burden.
that.
Oh, I can feel a great weight lifting already.
All
Give me a
right.
help up, you asshole!
Herman Merman and the Squirmin' German.
Wonderful. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman. Oh, that's loosened the jaw all right. Oh, yes, I think that's done it. My resonators and articulators are firing on all cylinders. Hey, thanks for the help.
No problem at all. So, you're all warmed up. Are you going to sing now?
I'll sing all right.
I don't think
but I
the
need my
feed stop
boys
you in
on
this
stage
room
with
because,
me.
like, this is
When do you think you'll be ready,
actual
boys?
cosplay. My fate was chosen for me. I need to do this.
What?
I think my game broke.
Did it freeze?
Yeah.
No, hopefully you don't have to go back.